Hello, dear friends. Myself, Dr. K. N. Gaikwad, Department of Botany, KTHM College, Nasik. Our paper is Paper Botany Paper First. Title of our paper is Taxonomy of Angiosperm and Plant Ecology. Last time we have seen what is botanical nomenclature. In that topic, we have seen concept of nomenclature, brief history of botanical nomenclature, how to give the name of plant, that is binomial nomenclature. There are two name systems, genus and species, for every plant body. Then principles and rules of binomial nomenclature, advantages of binomial nomenclature, and international code of nomenclature principles. In the first, botanical nomenclature. Now in this lecture, we have to see here type specimen and its types, that is holotype, paratype, isotype, lectotype, and neotype. Then concept of typification, ranks and ending of taxa names, दादू अरे एक दाबलं नाही मी. एक दाबलंच नाही ना. दादू हे काय येतं रे. हा चालूच केले नाही ना. हा एक दाबावं लागेल ना, ते दाबायचं अगोदर पीपीटी ओपन करून घे ना. Hello dear friends, myself Dr. K. N. Gaikwad, Department of Botany, KTHM College, Nasik. Title of our paper is Taxonomy of Angiosperms and Plant Ecology, paper first. Last time we have started this topic, botanical nomenclature. This is the fourth topic as per our syllabus. Now in this topic we have to study here type specification and its type. Now last time in botanical nomenclature first part first, we have seen concept of nomenclature, brief history, binomial nomenclature, international code of nomenclature principles, rules and recommendations of nomenclature, etc. Now in this topic, we have to study here types for specimens and its types. That is holotype, paratype, isotype, lectotype, and neotype. Then concept of typification, ranks and ending of taxa names, coining of genus and species names, single and double and multiple authority citation. This is our syllabus. Now type specimen and its types. First of all, according to the principle of second of botanical nomenclature, The names of different taxonomic groups are based on nomenclature types. This means when a species is described as new, the author must indicate which is type of specimen on which the new species is based. In the case of specimen, the type is an individual specimen, which is a type specification and on which the new species is based. A type of particular genus is a species. For example, Poa pratensis for Poa. The type of name of species or intraspecific taxon where it is exists is a single type specimen and preserved in a known herbarium and identified by the place of collection, name of the collector and his collection number. There are different types of here. First of all, holotype. Holotype is the specimen may be whole plant or part of it which is the name of taxon is permanently attached is known as holotype. Now, it is a specimen or element used by an author as a nomenclature type. The holotype is chosen by the original author from a single gathering or collection made by a collector at one time and expressed definitely at the time of original publication. Now in holotype, it consists of single plants, are part of one or several plants, or of multiple small plants. A specimen is usually mounted on either on single herbarium sheet or in an equivalent preparation, such as box, packet, jar, or microscope slides. Now second one is the isotype or co-type. It is a fragment from the same plant from which the holotype is made or plant with same field number or isotypes. Now isotype means a specimen which is a duplicate of holotype collected from the same place at the same time and by the same person. And often the collection number is also the same, differentiated as for example A, B, C, etc. Third one is the paratype. Now these paratypes is the specimen other than holotype and isotype is called paratype. The specimen may be bear different field number as it is collected from different localities by different collectors. It is seated in the protolog that is neither the holotype or nor an isotype. For example, if a few taxon is collected in different seasons with flowers and fruits, then the two collections will be given different field numbers. Out of this collection, the author will select one collection as the holotype and isotype, while the next gathering or collection seated in the protolog will from a paratype. Now, fourth one type of specimen is lectotype. It is a type of chosen to serve as holotype when either an earlier designated holotype was lost or destroyed, or holotype was never designated, and from the isotype, paratype, or syntype, a specimen is chosen by specialists to serve as the type. Lectotype is the specimen or any other element selected from the original material to serve as nomenclature type when no holotype was designated at the time of publication or as long missing. Next one, neotype. If holotype, isotype, paratype, syntype are lost, are not available, a neotype is selected from other specimens to serve as a type. Some taxonomists call it standard specimens. Holotype of a name of species or infraspecific taxon is one specimen or illustration either indicated by the author as a nomenclature type. Next one, topotype. When no original type material is available and a specimen is collected from type locality, is chosen to serve as type, it is called topotype. Next one, eptype. Specimen is collected to serve as an interpretive type when the holotype, lectotype, neotype, etc. could not effectively be identified to name the taxon. It is called eptype. Now let us see ranks and ending of taxonomy. One of the well-known taxonomists, Scott, in 1973, explained that the formal taxonomic hierarchy is a species of categorical ranks and associated names. The name of species is the basic unit of classification as per the principles Article 2. Each species belongs to a series of taxa. According to ICDN, International Code of Botanic Nomenclature, which is provide a series of ranks with names that are hierarchical categories as per the Article 3 and 4. Now, in this slide, the categories commonly used in flowering plants are class, subclass, order, family, genus, species, starting from kingdom, then division, subdivision, class, subclass, superorder, order, suborder, family, subfamily, tribe, subtribe, genus. If there is a subgenus, you can write subgenus, then species and subspecies or the variety. Now this categorization gives order and accessibility to the classification of flowering plants and provides a meaningful system of information. Now each and every level requires standardization and grammatical ending for the categories. Every individual plant is treated as belonging to a number of categories of successfully higher ranks with the species as the basic unit. In these ranks, species is the basic unit and kingdom is the higher hierarchical category. The code also stipulates that the names of every taxonomy group should end in a certain manner. Now, here, kingdom ends for various types, plant kingdom, animal kingdom, microbial kingdom, etc. Phylum or division should be ends by phyta, phyta. Subdivision should be ends with phytina. Class should be ends by Opsida. Then subclass ed, superorder any or eflori. Order should be ends else. For example, chordatails, needles, etc. Family AC, Cucurbitaceae, Annonaceae, for example. Subfamily Oidy. Types should be in EAE. Genus, subgenus, section, species, subspecies, variety should be various. Now, in this third paragraph, there is a kingdom planting. One of the example is given here, Helianthus anus. That means sunflower plant. Now, sunflower plant become classified under the kingdom Plantae, division Magnoliophyta, then subdivision Magnoliophytina. Now, ending is Phytina. Then class Opsida, Magnoliopsida. Then subclass Asteridae. Here it is ending. Then superorder Asterini. Order Asterales. That means it become ends with the L-E-A-L-E-S. Asterales. Then subfamily, if there is Asteraceae, then tribe here Asteroideae, subtribe Helianthi, subtribe Helianthini, genus should be various, that means Helianthus, subgenus is same Helianthus, section Helianthus, and species is Anus. That means genus is the Helianthus and species is Anus. That means every plant body shows the different hierarchical categorization. I am going to repeat Plantae, Magnoliophyta, Magnoliophytina, Magnoliopsida, Asteridae, Asterini, Asterales, Asteraceae, Asterini, Asteroideae, Helianthus, and species is the Anus. Now these are one of the example how ranks and endings of the taxa are there. We can take so many examples. Now next point as per our syllabus is coining of genus and species name. Every plant body is having the two name systems, that is genus and the species. Genus is the first name and species is the second name. Genus we have seen in first lecture. Genus should be start with capital letter and species will start with small letter. It should be written in Latin language or in simple language. You have to give underline under genus and separate underline under the species. Now the generic names and specific epithets are coined by a definite set of rules and regulations of International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. The genus name and specific name collectively are called binomial nomenclature or binomial names. The complete scientific name must be followed by third element, the name of person or who formally describe the plant body. Now, Latinization of common plants name from any other language, for example, Ravenilla from Madagascar, Nilombo from Ceylonese. Commemoration of sub-botanists or patron of botany, for example, Hookeria, Jacobiana, Gerardiana, Cisalpinia. Now, these are the names of scientists and the names which are given to the plants on the basis of the authors or the person who first of all describe it. For example, Hooker is Britannian botanist. The name of plant is Hookeria. Jacobi is the name of scientist. The name of species is Jacobina. For example, Cisalpino is the name of scientist and Cisalpinia pulcherrima is the name of Shankeshwar plant. Now, combination of two or more Greek or Latin words are also given to the plant names. For example, Hygrophila. That means mercy loving plants. The plants which are grow commonly in waterlogged condition. Acanthospermum. That means spiny fruits. Astrorachantha, spreading pine. Polygyla, that means more latex or milk is present. Now these are the some specific of the plant which are shows the habit, habitat, flowering, which are given to the name of the plant. Genus. These generic names is a singular Latinized noun or were treated as a noun. It is always written with the initial capital letter as per the section 3 of ICBN. There are so many rules and regulations how to give the name of genera. Scientific botanical names should be short, easy to pronounce, distinctive in meanings, easy to remember like this. Most of the specific epithets are objective words or name of the scientist. Now second point is the name of species. As per the article 23 of ICN, it deals with the coining specific epithets. They may be derived by different sources like honorable person, old common name, geographical location, special characters of plants, etc. Now here is example based on habitat of plant, for example aquatica or aquatilis. Aquatica is the name of species which is given because these plants are grow in water. Montanus, second example grow in mountains. Arvensis, grown on cultivated lands, etc. Based upon the name of locality or country, some person give the name of the specific names of plant. For example, Mangifera indica. Indica means origin of this plant is India. The mango plant is nothing but this is the species of mango plant, Mangifera indica. Mexicana, that means it is related to the Mexico. Americana, that means it is related to America. Gileanica, that means it is belong to the Ceylon. Sinensis, that means it, origin of that plant is China. Now these are some rules and regulations how to give the name of the species. Specific epithets of some plant is feminine or masculine or neuter also. Formed from a noun with suffix indicating relationships. For example, Portulaca like Portulaca. That means this plant body is related to the Portulaca. Boravia, Boravia pulia, leaves like Boravia diffusa, etc. Other rules are based on the name of some honorable persons. Hookeriana, Bentham and Hooker. You have studied the classification system who published by Bentham and Hooker, one of the scientists of Britain, that is Hooker. And the name of this species is Hookeriana. Griffithie, Roxburghi, Wallichi. These are the names of scientists, and on the base of honorable person, some authors become give the name, the species to the plant body. The specific epithet should be agreed with the together of generic. In Latin, there are three genders: masculine, feminine, and neutral. That is male, female, and neutral. For example, masculine gender, example Japonicus or Albus. Another one, feminine gender, Japonica or Alba. Neuter genders are Japonicum, album. Now these are some examples how to give the plant body names, species, masculine, feminine or neuter. Similarly, above procedure is followed in generic name and some exception. For example, Pagus, Pyrus, Quercus, etc. ends with us but are feminine. Now let us see next point is that single and double and multiple authority citizen. How to give the name of authority. Now here, the name of taxon should be upon the name of author or authors who first publish validly. This helps the taxonomists to verify the dates of publication. Commonly, the names of are used in abbreviated forms. For example, Vitex lean, Vitex trifolium, lean. Lean means Carolus Linnaeus. Carolus Linnaeus is one of the well-known taxonomists, and when he was published Validly about this plant, there is a name of person, and it is in this form of short form, abbreviated form, LINN. Viatrix trifolia, variety simplifica, Cham. Cham is the name of person. When a taxon of low rank is altered in rank by retaining its older name, the name of earlier author must be mentioned in parentheses, followed by the name of author who altered. This is called double citation. Every plant body is having single or double citation. For example, citrus aurantium, varieties grandis, and L stands for Linnaeus. But when promoted to the rank of species by Osbeck, the new name of plant become in this manner. Citrus stands for genus, grandis stands for species. In bracket, first of all, this plant body described are published by Linnaeus and newly described by Obeck. This is called double citation. That means there are two names of the authors. The recent author should be right without bracket and previous author should be right in bracket. Now similarly, the above rule is applied when the subdivision of genus or species is transferred or placed to another genus. For example, when Oxalis sensitivum Linnaeus was transferred to the genus Biophytum by A.P. de Candolle. Its name Biophytum sensitivum Linnaeus and de Candolle. DC stands for de Candolle. Similar rules are applied during interspecific transfer or change of rank. For example, when Sesbania aegyptica, variety Picta, Prain was transferred to Sesbania sesban by Santapu. It becomes Sesbania sesban variety Picta, Prain Santapu. That means you have to write the name of the plant body in this manner. Another rule is that when the name is published by two authors, their names must be linked with 8 or by an ampersand. Example, Didymo Panax, Gleasoni, Breton, 8 Wilson. That means with the help of these scientists, they become published validly by both scientists, or Breton and Wilson. You can write in this manner or in this manner. When the name is published by more than 3 authors, the name must be appended by the first author and is followed by et al. For example, Streptomyces alboniger, Heseltine et al. That means workers or students of Heseltine. When an author who suggested the name but published validly by other author or to an author who published the name before the starting of point of group, the name of latter author should be connected with the name of author who validly published the name by an X. EX should be, for example, Almania nodiflora. Robert stands for R stands for Robert Brown. X Hooker. F second time. Another example, Acalypha racemosa. Paul X Bale. Third example, Arenaria uliginosa. Clich X Selten. It is called multiple authority. During setting the name of taxon or garden origin, the name must be ascribed to the heart. For example, Hartula lurium, that means it is garden plant.
An X should be added before the name of author who published it. Finally, you can write the name Gracemeria, Donclery, or X hook. That means multiple authority. Now next point is that retention and choice of names. When a genus is divided into two or more genera, the original name is to retain for one of which include type species. For example, the genus Drosera, J. R. et al. G. Foster in 1976 was divided by Rapinski into two genera, Messipus and Scidianthera, and did not follow the rule, and consequently the name Drosera was retained as one of the genera and kept for part of Drosera based on lectotype Drosera dentata. When a species or interspecific taxa is divided, it will also follow the above procedure. For example, the Heliotropium indicum Linnaeus, at the name of the person, is divided into two species. The part which includes the type retain the name Heliotropium indicum L, and other one is Heliotropium carinense Manilal at Shivarajan. When a genus or species is transferred to another genus or another generic name of the same species, the legitimate name have to be retained. The Melochia chordata, Burr and F, both scientists, when transferred to the genus Scylla, becomes Scylla chordata, Bum and F. And another scientist who described a latter, Borsum valkis. When Atyrinum spirum, Carolus Linnaeus, was transferred to the genus Linaria by Miller, it becomes Linaria spirea. In bracket, there is a previously author L. Carolus Linnaeus and recently described by me. Now, next one is retention and choice of names. Some rules adopted from time to time by different congresses are mentioned below. When two or more taxa of same rank are combined, the oldest legitimate epithet should be retained, unless it contravenes other provisions. There are some examples are there. Now, lastly, there are some abbreviations. How to write the name of author after genus and the species. It is very difficult to write down the full names after the species. That's why, according to International Code of Botanical Nomenclature, there are some rules and regulations how to write the names. For example, DC. This is the full name of author A.P.D. Kendall. Carini, Britton, B.S.B. William Hooker. It should be read in short form Hook. Carl Coach. Miller should be read in Mill. Robert Brown, only read R and capital B and small. Robert Brown. RB means Ruiz, Lopez and Pravan. TNG means Corey and Gray. Will means Carl Bildono. There are some examples or abbreviations names of the different authors and their full names. Now lastly, in this way we have completed the topic 4 in first previous video and this video, botanical nomenclature. And here are some exercises on this topic. What is author citation? Explain rank and ending of taxa names in ICBN. Write a short notes on holotype, isotype, neotype, paratype, leptotype, single and double or multiple authority. Thank you.